Yo, what's going on, guys? So today's video is basically just going to be kind of explaining where I've been and what I've been doing. Hold on. The humidity outside is 7%. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I haven't, when's the last time? So last week I was on a trip. I did end up trading, but I don't have enough space and, like, I don't have enough I can't record the trip like that. Just because I don't have enough space to do all that. So I'm not able to record it, so I didn't record it. I was using my Chromebook, so I couldn't even record videos like this. I'm talking to you guys. But what I did end up doing right before I left was 3 weeks ago, that was the last time. It's almost a month ago. Damn.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So,
when was this? This was October 22nd. Yeah. So this was the week before I left. I don't know what day that would be. Oh no, this was the week before the week before. This was this was the Wednesday before. So yeah, it's been next Saturday it would have been a month. So it's been, yeah, about 3 weeks. Which, I mean, some of it was just me not making any videos, and like the fact that I didn't really have many days that I was trading anyways. So I didn't really have any videos to upload, but sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't upload them. And I think that's just because I don't have my schedule set down in place. I try and do like all this bull crap where what I like to keep my room clean, and I like to have I have stuff clean, so I'll have a list typically of this, like I need to put my bed sheets on because I was cleaning them in the washer. I need to put my clothes away, vacuum, probably put away some of this trash. I need to put this light rope up. I have a neon light rope. You can even see it. You can see it's just hanging off stuff because I need to put little retainers for it. I keep looking over here. I need to put little retainers for it so it can be on the wall, but I need a stud finder for that, and I can't find our stud finder. But my buddy also has one of those, so I'm assuming he has one, so I asked him, and then basically he'll just come over and hang out, but he'll also bring that, so I can fucking do that shit. But yeah. Don't know what that has to do with. Oh yeah. Like typically what I do is like I get my schedule all messed up, and okay, first before I edit my video and post it, I want to do this stuff first and this and that. Bro, no, do the work first. It's cuz I don't like sitting in filth. Like right now, how my room's like I just got stuff around my room, and I don't like doing work while everything's dirty. And one way I could combat that is by being, I mean, yeah, I like to have a cleanly area, but if I'm more clean while doing things, then I won't have to clean the area. It's like I clean everything, but I also don't do anything towards making sure that I stay clean while doing things. It's like, that's like wanting to have a clean dinner table, but then eating your food like and fucking everywhere, but then you clean for 30 minutes the next day. Instead, be clean while you're eating, then you don't have to spend 30 minutes cleaning after. So basically just saying, if I'm cleanlier throughout the day, and I do things while I'm, like, as I go, instead of just all at once, and that won't happen, but yeah, I had court today. For my registration ticket. I got it. All I had to do was pay the fine. It was about $145. But yeah, now I'm probably going to get a new vehicle soon, and I'll be giving mine to my cousin for like just a couple grand, if that. And I'll use that on top of the money that I have to get a new vehicle. But that doesn't have anything to do. What I was saying was, all that's to say that I should put the work first and then do the other. I'm just going to have to get used to like, bro, I have one cup, I have an energy drink, there's a box right here for the lights, because I also got Govee lights that are now in there, and then one in my closet. Fucking ruler. I still need to fix my Nintendo Switch and get it all set up. I have this right here. It's like, I mean, you can low-key just see, bro. Like, it's not terrible, but like, you see how there's just stuff. There's just stuff. And then I have that bag. Those 2 bags are my groceries I just got. But you can see I've been using my spare bed sheet and stuff. And it's just like all like, bro, that's kind of dirty. And then the floor, I was using that for that. And then, I mean, aside from that, it really ain't dirty. I just would like to vacuum. And you can see there's dirty clothes on this side of the bed. But yeah, I mean, it's just dirty. I just don't like sitting in that. That's why, and that's to say that what ends up happening is I do the cleaning first, but then I never get around to doing the actual part that's the most important, which is the work. So just do the work first, get it out the way, then you can clean throughout the day. And if you're cleanlier and like, there's like my bed sheets, they've been off for a day or two. I could have put them on as soon as they were. Actually, don't know where they are. They're not in the washer, so I have to go find them. But if I just the second they get out of the washer, okay, put them on instead of waiting. Sometimes I get home from work, I'm so tired, I just use the spare blanket instead of putting my bed sheets on because that's fine. I just don't feel like doing it. I'm so tired. I literally wake up in the morning, it's dark, and then I get back home and it's dark. That's how long I'm gone. But I just need to get you like that's why I'm making this video right now, is to one kind of condition myself to be okay with just sitting here and get the work done first, and then after that, okay, now that the work's done, you have a little bit of weight lifted off your shoulders, and you're not like stressed. I gotta get this done so I can do this, but then you end up taking forever anyways, and then you don't get to do it. So then you're like, well, that was fucking stupid. So then you just do the work first, then you can go clean, and then your day's stress free. Less stressful, and then just be clean throughout the day. Like I was just saying with that, I could have earlier when I could have brought this cup down. I was okay. Really, the stuff like this I was using to put the rope up or like measuring, and I was also measuring my TV to 55 inch. This I could have tossed this shit like a lot. I could have literally thrown that away the same day that I got it. Take them out. Okay, I'm done with it. All right, put it away. Instead of just leaving it there. I also have this here from last night. Could have just finished it and then thrown it away, but I didn't finish it. So now I can go ahead. And since I have an energy drink, I don't really want to be drinking that right now. So let's just put it away for now. It's just like, gotta do things as I go instead of just doing it all at once, because then that creates stress like that. But yeah, I mean, that's really what I mean, you guys can see the progress. Let's look at the progress. I bet that's one part that you guys are wanting to see. So currently, I mean, so I still have my fundeds, but here's the thing. If you go on them, look, I have about, okay, well, I have more than 20 bucks. I actually have like 80 bucks. I could technically, so I essentially, wow, at first I thought they only had 20 bucks on them, but now I'm finding out that they actually have like 74. That's a little bit of room. I could try and trade and get it back up. So then I have my, because they're literally, if I had profits in that account, I could pull it out. I already have profit eligibility. I've already gotten my 5 wins on both of them. Like, I think both of them. Maybe not this one. No, I have on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. They're both eligible. I just need to, the first day that I traded my fundeds was the first day of the shutdown. And since then, I haven't had a day without funded trading where it's been shutdowns. But the shutdown's over, so I'm fine now. But, so what I ended up doing was getting another combine. Then, when I went on my week-long trip last week, I thought, first of all, I have a job, so I have money. So, and it's only 50 bucks. And let me get a second combine, because I was already working with 2 accounts, those 2 Fund Express accounts anyways. So one, I can just go to 2 again. I was already on it. Second of all, I already know that I'm capable of doing it. I'm just going to have to do it again because I have videos. I ended up trading. I had 1 week where I had like 3 days off. I ended up trading really good that week on the funded because even though it was during the shutdown, but I was at home, so I thought I could do that same thing at work. So then I ended up losing a bunch of trades because I thought I could trade the same way at work, but at work I'm not as focused, so I don't see everything. So then I ended up losing. So that's why they got down so much, and then I just wasn't able to recover it. But then yeah, I got a second combine for the trip. I got the first combine because these were down too much. So I got the first one. Then I got a second one, which is this follower one right here. That's why it's at more, because it started at more than the first count. Got a loss. Then I bought the second one, and the second one was really just to kind of force myself to like place trades, because sometimes it basically was like, when I buy this account, I know that there's a high probability that I could fail it, but it's basically just to make myself force myself to be confident in placing my trades and not being like, oh, I don't know, should I take this? I don't know. But instead, I just place the trade, just get it done. And so far, it's worked. And you want to know something that pisses me off? It's pretty annoying. These 2 losses from when I went on my trip were like the most stupid losses of all time, bro. This trade, the first one, Monday, I got into a trade, but I got scared, so I only got $100 because I was like, oh, it's way too early. I shouldn't be trading this, but I should have held through because we had PMI that day, and it was like 847. I was like, oh, it's too close. It was not really that close, bro. Like, if I had held out, it would have been done in like a minute or two. So then I took another one, but it literally wicked my stop loss, went straight to my TP. I was like, are you kidding me, bro? The next day, I made sure I was locked in. I got a win. I took profit at like a high or something because we were still in the shutdown, and I was like, I shouldn't have done that, but I was like, we're going to shut down. I'm at this high. Might as well just take the profit. The next day, I was like, after this happened to me, this first day where I got wicked out on the stop loss, and then this day where I exited early, this day I was like, okay, I'm not going to mess with the trade at all. I placed the trade. We literally go all the way to my TP. We were 1 point away from hitting my TP. We go all the way down to my stop loss, and I get stopped out. I'm like, are you serious? You are joking. The one day... Now, it pissed me off, but towards the end of the day, I was fine with it because I didn't do anything to the trade. I just left it. So I was like, okay. And then after that, I was like, banger, banger. But these 2 days literally were like... I basically had bad stop loss on Monday. I did my stop loss at body highs instead of wick highs. If I had done it at the wick highs, which is just like a couple points more, I would have hit that trade. That would be a banger. And then I'd be up about 500 more than I am now. This day, I just got wicked on my TP. If I had just clicked exit, which, who's to say if I should have or not? I mean... If we're there and it stops and you see it start to pull down, or it stops right at it, I'm like, bro, get me out. But I stuck to my rules and I stuck to what I wanted to do. I didn't like click it. I was like, oh, it's going down. No. And then I still get profit, but it's on the way down. I stayed through and I got stopped out, but geez, wow. All the losses that I got from my trip were completely avoidable. They were just absolutely BS unlucky moments. I get wicked out on the stop loss, and then my TP gets 1 point away from getting wicked, and then just goes straight to my stop loss. So that was stupid. And then this day here was the other day. I got into a trade. I realized it was stupid. I tried to exit. I mean, I did exit, but the amount that it said I would have lost was way less than 212. It said like 78 or like 100 I would have lost. And then it just doubles it. I'm like, oh, facts. That's not when I exited, bro. But whatever. So then today I got a win. So it is going slow, but the more I stay consistent and disciplined, the less these losses will happen, which means the less of a burden they will be towards how long it will take me to get profits. So low key, and I've been starting to look at PM session more because I mean it hasn't been looking that bad if we're being real. Especially during the shutdown, it low key was decent. Oh, look at that. Look at that little banger. I'm just drawing it out. So I've been looking at PM session, like 6 p.m. when Asian session starts, and just stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I honestly, I'll probably look at PM session today. If it looks decent, I'll probably go back and trade on my Express accounts. And if I get, boom, there we go, hits TP. If I find a good trade, just boom, literally place with all of my liquidity. I have like $80 left, use it. Go for a 1-to-1. If I get another 80, that's 160. Perfect. Use $100. That'll get me another 100. That'll be 260. And then just slowly increment up. And then once I get to $500, I can either go for a 1-to-1 and hope that I win, or just use half. And then once I get a barrier, then I can use one trade. So then I'll be back in the game. But dude, that's just so stupid, bro. $80 left? Like, come on, bro. But there you go. Look at that. Look at that little short right there. Where's he even going? Yes. See, I knew it. I'm telling you, bro. We're retracing right now down to these hourly lows. I said the 1 minute, not the 30 minute. Or the 1 hour, not the 30 minute. And there's nothing on here, obviously. So we swept that. We're coming down. Look, it's so obvious. Now, right here, you may think, oh, it's bearish. To like a normal person, they see fair value gap. Oh, we swept liquidity, but oh, we tapped this fair value gap on the 4 hour. Higher time frame holds higher power. We're moving downwards. Assuredly, we're going to go down. Step 1. We swept liquidity. Step 2. The 4 hour candle isn't even closed. Step 3. This right here proves that we're bullish. You want to know why? We've swept liquidity. We just wicked off of that 4 hour gap. Look at this candle. We have a complete doji off of this. That means we're pushing upwards. You can see this 4 hour candle is moving down off of this 4 hour gap. That means that we're retracing. At the end of this 4 hour gap, I guarantee you that it will be, more than 50% of it will be a body. And that it won't be wick. Because right now it's retracing, but it will go back up after the retrace is done. And then that candle will close. It won't be like that. You have to wait for the closure. Closure on candles is everything, bro. Because you may think, oh, yep, we're going down. And technically, if you wanted, like right here, if you wanted to hit a short off of the retrace, you could. That's stupid, but you could. But look, 1 hour gap, tap into it, surely. Look at that, banger. Absolute Fortnite Battle Pass smasher. Look at that. Bang! You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how my, like, how this has been going, you know. That's really everything's been happening. I'm still locked in. I've gotten a lot more patient with it. I've gotten more used to being like, alright, it's a loss. And I low-key might go on a walk after this. But yeah. I mean, that's basically where I've been, what I've been doing. Nothing else really. That's kind of like the update. It's only been about... Oh my gosh. No, I can't. Surely not. Ah. Boom. There's new skin, baby. The new skin is already formed. This is just a scab. Now you may be thinking, what are you doing? You're exposing it to germs. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, the new skin is already formed. So all we have to do is just put another Band-Aid on it. And literally by the end of today, I'm telling you, it will be fine. Like, dude, if you put if you put a Band-Aid on right after the injury happens, you if you clean it off, make sure it's not dry as hell, but a little bit of moisture. Just a little bit. Like, you know, after you wash your hands and you even dry them, you can still feel that they're a little bit wet. Kind of like that. Just give it a little bit of moisture to deal with. Or, like, you want to give it... Because if it's dry as hell, then it's not really going to repair itself. And then, yeah, if you, right after the injury happens, put a Band-Aid on it and leave it there. And by the end of the day, that John will be fine, bro. It will be, like, hella repaired, I bet, on the first day. But, yeah, that's basically it. That's where I've been, what I've been doing, you know, all that. We still locked in. I'm going to stay consistent. I will never give up. Obviously. I mean, I know it's going to happen. It's just how long. I would like to quit my job. You know, that would be the big, like, that is the one and only thing right now that would boost my progress. Like, the only thing that I have left to do that would help me get closer to making money with trading is take the risk and quit my job. And I want to. It's just I live here. The reason most of y'all be like, why do you listen to your parents? You're an adult. It's because I live here. They could kick me out. Which, yeah, I mean, yeah. I could just go somewhere else. But I still have to pay rent and shit. Still have to get a job. I mean, really, that's possible anywhere. You wouldn't have to pay rent. It's just because I have the ability to quit my job. Now, most people do anyways. They're at school, and, like, if they're trading, they're probably not going to be working during trading hours. So, I mean, and I have the ability to too, mine as well. That would literally give me every single day of the week to trade. I already know I'm capable. I just need the time and, like, do 1 to 2 days a week, bro. Bro, that's going to take forever. I already have, like, 10 grand. Now, here's the thing. I'm about to have to buy a vehicle, most likely. So that's a problem. But I'm also about to get my bonus from work. Christmas bonus. From work. So, yeah. That'll probably help. But yeah, that's going to be it. Just a little update on what's been going on. I'll keep recording, keep doing my stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. We can look at next week's news. I haven't said anything, so he's probably just going to give me BS days. I want Wednesday and Friday, my guy. Alright, I told him what days I need off, but this is what it looks like. I'll probably do Wednesday, because FOMC meeting minutes days are typically not the worst. And then Friday is a Friday. You know what I'm saying? So then I work most of my week in the first half of the week, and the second half is chill, you know? Dude, I'm so chopped. SB chopped. Chopped trading. Chopped B trading. Chopped Brandon trading. But yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys next week. Wednesday and Friday probably gonna be the days I'm off, so those will be the videos where I'm here. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday most likely. Peace.